So by the time my mom came up into her senses, my grandmother, was the one there responsible for her. She told her that your one kid is this one. I was okay. Your other kid is Kato. We have buried him there. So my mom didn't even see my brother. She just saw the graves where my brother was buried. So my mom had to raise me alone. So that is how my brother died. That's the reason as why I don't celebrate. I don't much celebrate my birthday. Of course, I celebrate life. I've never bought a cake for myself. I've never set a birthday for myself. Whenever my birthday approaches, 25th of December, of course, it has to be the remembrance. Whenever I'm making a year, of course, I have to count the same day. I have to count a year, remembering the death of my brother, who never saw any light in this world, who just died in my mother's stomach. God forbid. Maybe if we had enough social services in my village, or if the hospital was enough, if the doctor was available, God forbid, you never know. My brother could be there. You never know, you could be twins. We could be all together. I pray to God so that very many mothers in Africa don't go through what my mother went through, because her child died, not because, okay, we shall say God's plan, but as Africans, we are responsible for that. I wish that hospital had enough doctors, had enough services. You never know. We could have saved life. And I would say, happy birthday! Happy birthday to me, Emma. Happy birthday to everyone who was born with Jesus Christ on this day, on 25th December. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Uh, my name is the Friendly Man of Africa, your friend. Thank you so much for always keeping up with me and subscribing. Thank you for supporting me. Okay, so my people, today is Christmas. That's why I'm putting on this. As others are celebrating Christmas, I too celebrate it. However, today is my birthday. I have a sad story about my birthday and the reason as to why I don't celebrate it. I was telling that my birthday has a very sad story. My name is Emmanuel. I'm a twin. Yeah, I'm a twin from Uganda. In Uganda, if you are a twin, we have Waswa and Kato. If you're girls, we have Babidi and Nakato. So wherever you are, I don't know what names you give to your twin. Unfortunately, I don't have a second twin, and my twin died on the same day we were born. That is on Christmas, 25th December. I've never seen my twin, and I'll never see him. He died on spot on the day I was born. The day I was born is the day my twin brother died. Rest in peace. This is a story which my mom told me, how my twin brother died and why I don't celebrate my birthday. It's because the day I'm supposed to celebrate it, I have to pray for my twin brother and remember him. In Uganda, in a certain village where my mom was pregnant and was being taken to deliver, according to my mom's story, it is said, or she told me, that the doctor delayed to come. Women in that situation of time for labor ward, the pain you go through when you're ready to deliver. If anything happens and maybe the doctor delays or anything wrong about your health, it's either you, the mother, you die, or the kid will die. Now for my case, my mom was ready to deliver. She was taken to the hospital. In being taken to the hospital, she failed to deliver because we are twins. According to what she tells me, that we are across in her stomach. And my twin brother was poorly positioned or was in a bad posture. So due to the problems of Africa, we lack treatment, we lack economic problems, we lack social services. We have very many problems in Africa, as you know. You can find only one hospital in a village which has to give services to very many people. So in that hospital, in that village, there was no doctor. They used to have one doctor who used to do surgeries to every patient, to those ones who are going to deliver. So my mom was supposed to be cut or to go through what you call an operation. I don't know how you call it in the medical terms. And then the doctor delayed to come. So my twin brother and I got tired in stomach. We got tired while in our mommy's stomach, which caused the death of one of us. And sadly, my brother Kato is the one who died. So by the time the doctor arrived to the hospital to give my mother treatment, my brother had died off. And according to what mom said, they had to operate her. She went under a situation of not knowing what is happening, and ICU for over 24 hours, going through operations, different operations. By the time mom got back in her senses, they just showed her that you have produced 2 children. One is Emma, me, and another one is Kato, who is dead. In our culture in Uganda, if you deliver a baby who is not yet ready, or if they cut you and the baby is dead from the stomach, that baby is not supposed to sleep for a night before burial. They have to bury that baby on that day. So by the time my mom came up into her senses, my grandmother was the one there responsible for her. She told her that your one kid is this one. I was okay. Your other kid is Kato. We have buried him there. So my mom didn't even see my brother. She just saw the graves where my brother was buried. So my mom had to raise me alone. So that is how my brother died. That's the reason as why I don't much celebrate my birthday. Of course, I celebrate life because we have to go on with life. We have to live, the world. We have to stay. But I rarely celebrate. Of course, I cut cakes if it's available. I've never bought a cake for myself. I've never set a birthday for myself. But of course, I've never celebrated a birthday. Not once, not twice. People have been celebrating it for me. My friends, they've been celebrating birthdays with me. But me, I've never done it for my own. So whenever my birthday approaches, 25th of December, of course, it has to be the remembrance. Whenever I'm making a year, of course, I have to count the same day. I have to count a year, remembering the death of my brother, who never saw any light in this world, who just died in my mother's stomach. God forbid, maybe if we had enough social services in my village, or if the hospital was enough, if the doctor was available, God forbid, you never know. My brother could be there. You never know, you could be twins. We could be all together. But since we are in Africa, Africa has very many problems. For many years, ever since we got independence, in Africa here, we have a lot of problems. My fellow Africans, you understand this very well wherever you are. And what pains me is that our government, our leaders, don't take charge, don't take responsibility of our African lives. It's only in Africa where you find presidents not caring about their people, presidents and leaders focusing on maintaining power. It's only in Africa where you find a leader embezzling all the funds, all the money which is supposed to help the community. It's in Africa. You rarely find it in other continents. It's rare to hear in Europe that they took money. It's very rare. But it's in Africa where we have a lot of wars, we have poor education, we have a lot of corruption, we have any kind of recklessness. It's in Africa we have poor roads, blackouts of electricity every time, load shedding. It's in Africa. With all the wealth we have, with all the richness, with all the minerals, with all the tourism facilities we have in different countries, our minerals are becoming a curse to us. We are having a high rate of mortality. People are dying at a low age. People are dying of reckless malaria. People are dying of any kind of disease in Africa here. Me, I always blame that to our leaders who don't take charge of us, who take care of themselves, who don't mind about us. It's in Africa where someone steals money regardless of what's going to happen. They don't care. They just take it the way it is. So, I pray hard our leaders in Africa start to understand who we are and take charge of our lives. I thank everyone who has supported my channel. You people have really supported me from different states, from different countries. Nigeria, you're still leading the supporters. I always take this opportunity every year to kneel and pray for my brother, and always say that rest in peace, my brother. If he was around, I could have been the elder, and he is the young one, because even if you're twins, at least you can spare, even if it's a minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes, of automatically the first one becomes the elder. So I always pray to God, RIP. I pray to God so that very many mothers in Africa don't go through what my mother went through, because her child died, not because, okay, we shall say God's plan, but as Africans we are responsible for that. I wish that hospital had enough doctors, had enough services. You never know, we could have saved life. So I pray to God, I pray for Africa, I pray for everyone. This is the way I celebrate my happy birthday, and I thank God for the gift of life I'm having. And I would say happy birthday to me, Emma. Happy birthday to everyone who was born with Jesus Christ on this day, on 25th December. May you keep growing, may you keep glowing, may you develop, may you become successful. I wish the best to everyone. I wish you a good celebration of your Christmas wherever you are. For those who are helping me, supporting the channel, thank you so much for it coming to my inbox. That is my number. You can come on my WhatsApp. We have some chats, we talk, we have conversations. I'm a good guy. I love people. I like you so much. I'm so friendly and I'm so loyal. So I thank God for the knowledge I have, and I thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for keeping up with me. Thank you so much. My prayers goes to the whole of Africa, so that our continent changes and you get a good continent like other continents. I know Africa is great. Africa is the foundation of the world. We have everything which can make this world a better place. If it's not Africa, very many people couldn't be surviving. But because of Africa, different continents are surviving because of us. Thank you so much for keeping up with me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to everyone. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you.